her person. And she didn't even, like, really like Chelsea like that. She just liked Chelsea for the Uchi cat she was getting.
Lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Bertine. Not Bertine's heart. With a tramp like you.
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you.
I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in heat. I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Bill's hand down to that country club was shaking like a stripper on payday. One of us is lonely, one of us is all alone crying in our lonely bed, or whatever Abba said down to that song, because that's what Derek and Ashley was on. That's the type of time they was on. I'm confused on what was the point of having Andre, Jacob, and Naomi talk to them, and Naomi specifically typing out all the points that Derek needed to hit on to have a conversation with Ashley, if neither one of them was going to actually end up together at the end of the night. He could have walked in and went home at any time, and he's like, she doesn't want me, and she's like, it's all my fault, and it's just like, oh my god. Ugh. Girl, you don't want that man in your house, and he has crazy eyes, and I believe he sets fires intentionally, okay? But if y'all ain't gonna talk and have conversations, and y'all claim y'all all so in love with each other, I don't know what to do other than get them out of my face. Get them out of my face, because communication could have solved all of this. I asked where Chelsea was, but I didn't mean, ooh, where's Chelsea? And then y'all bring her back to get her heart broke by that married woman, but she should have known that married lady wasn't gonna be with her, because she told her on the first date they tried to have, where it turned into a whole couples hangout session, that her husband was her person. And she didn't even, like, really like Chelsea like that. She just liked Chelsea for the Uchi cat she was getting, because Chelsea had been told that lady she quit modeling, and that lady was like, oh, you're a supermodel. And it's just like, girl, she was never that into you, okay? Poor Pam, she's so upset. Like, girl, you a baddie, and you upset about a man who's chasing after some married Uchi cat because he out here fiending over that lady because she be playing in her face. I believe Vanessa is a dominatrix. Don't quote me on it, but I believe she's a dominatrix the way she be, running these men. Like, you gonna do what I tell you to do, and you gonna do it on my type of time. And if you ever want this to continue again, you're gonna do what I say. She's in that life, okay? She's in that life. No judgment. But Pam is upset because, Diego kissed her, but he couldn't get away fast enough from her because he's so caught up with Vanessa. And then she offered him to be a model, and he was like, no. And then she's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm desirable. I'm a catch. I'm a bad bitch. And don't nobody want me. Like, I'm on dating apps. I'm on that. And Danny was like, listen, don't worry about it. Get on another date night. Take a singles cruise. You are that girl, okay? And then Pam had to tell her, you are that girl. And the reason why you so adamant on me getting somebody is because you and Andre are a thing. Y'all got a thing going on. And Danny is adamant they don't. And we all know that they do. And at the end of the night, after everything happens and she calls him, he too busy with Ashley's whiny ass to come over there and crack that back real quick. I felt bad for my good sis. Also felt bad for them too. Because both of them ended up in the bed alone. And she's wishing she had somebody to just lay her head on the chest. Lay your head on my pillow. And just listen. And he wished he had somebody in that bed with him too. But at least he got a bed with a headboard. I couldn't say that about Chelsea. Another episode of gaslighting and manipulation and manipulating people. Wiggy wondered and sat down there to the orphans and told Eva, girl, I ran that girl off the road and I tried to shoot her up with potassium. And even though she tried to lie and manipulate and gaslight her and manipulate her in the beginning, she got that confession up out of her. And I was like, I was hoping she was recording this whole situation, but she wasn't. And she proceeded to manipulate, gaslight, and manipulate her into protecting her because she was like, listen, I did it for us. I did it for you. I did it for me. I did it for D-Rock. Okay, she said all of that, right? Only to turn around and say, well, I did that and I might be going down, but you're going to go down with me too because you're an accessory after the fact and it doesn't matter when you found out. They still going to lock your ass up. So me and you could be cellmates and we could braid each other's hair and we could paint each other's nails and it's going to be a sleepover and we're going to have mother-daughter bonding time. And I was like, I would try to get the hell away from that lady. She's crazy. Talk about being self-absorbed and conceited and thinking everything is about you when it's not. Okay, so Triple H, Evil Genuine, and Chelsea all walked into the country club at the exact moment that Danny, decided to kiss Pam to lift her spirits. Now, Triple H and Evil Genuine and Chelsea think that Danny saw them walk in and did it to get back at Evil Genuine. So he came moseying over there while his wife was sitting at the table talking about, you over here trying to make me jealous. And it's just like, ain't nobody trying to make you jealous. If you don't go sit your ass down with your wife and get up out the faces, who this lady kiss ain't up to you no more. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Chelsea come over there because, you know, she just got her heart broke by married Uchi Cat, but we could have told her that the married Uchi Cat wasn't going to stay with her. And she's, you know, really upset. And she was like, you shouldn't do this. This is abysmal. She didn't say abysmal, but she was like, this is so wrong. You over here being a disgrace to women who actually love women, who want to kiss them. And Danny is trying to figure out what's going on. And Evil Genuine and Triple H is like, maybe she'll finally be done with her mother. And it's just like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Why would y'all want Chelsea to not have a relationship with her mother? Something is seriously wrong with these people. Jacob roll up on Eva and Wiggy Wonder like they in training bras, and he's like, Eva, I need to ask you some questions. And Wiggy Wonder tells lies like she about to leave Orphe Jeans, but her ass is over there hiding and sitting in booths listening to the conversation. So he's asking Eva, do you have an alibi? And she was like, yeah, I was at the casino trying to win some money. I was there for hours. And she has the picture of her taking the selfie, which is time stamped and all that stuff, but he can also get the videotapes to prove that she was there. So he's asking her questions about her mother. Was your mother at home when you got there? She doesn't know. She went straight to her room. Does your mother own a motorcycle? No, my stepdad did, but we sold it to move here. Does your mother ride a motorcycle? My mother says motorcycles are a death trap. So she's taking up for her mother. She is keeping these secrets. She's doing all of this, and it's just like, if you tell her you can get yourself protection, call Ted, call Tomas, get you somebody to help. She don't want to do none of that. She answers the questions, but she's lying. So Jacob was like, if you think of anything else and you really want to get it from up under this and want to put it into this, you call me. And when he leaves, Wiggy Wonder is like, you do love me. You protected me. Oh my God. And from what I heard, it's really hard for people to break away from narcissistic, mentally and emotionally and verbally abusive parents. And I feel bad for Eva in this aspect, because all this could be solved if you would just tell on the bit. Okay, tell on her. Snitch if you got to and get her up out of your life. But baby, this is a soap opera, so they're gonna drag this out possibly into November. These are the moments people wish for when they come out to their parents, because how Chelsea came out to Danny even after she overreacted to Danny, and Danny was still willing to sit and listen to her and not blow up on her. And she came out to her mother and she explained that she's bisexual and how she came to this realization and everything that was going on with her, and how Danny was like, I love you, I will support you, I don't need no flag to wrap myself up in. I can't say I'll have all the right answers, I'll know how to be politically correct all the time, but I'm willing to learn. And she hugged her daughter and she loved on her daughter and she just poured love into her. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Danny. Danny is over dramatic. Danny is wild. She is crazy. She's a damn good mother. And also Danny asked a really good question. She was like, did you not tell me about you being bisexual because of your father? And the silence said everything we needed to know.